years, we have finished this franchise 10-6 both times. So you know, we'll see if it does. I just don't see us making this Super Bowl though. But here we go. We're about to face the Bucks. We beat him before. I think we beat him 17-7. Or no, we beat him 10-17. So. What are their strengths? Here we go. So we're going to ask about them. They have the most opportunistic defense I've ever seen. It's if an offense is careless, it's not unusual for those to force 4 or 5 turnovers a game. Do you want anything else? Is there any? Honestly, they've got. Is there anything else? What does their honestly, they got an extremely well-rounded roster. There's no single position we were able to take advantage of. What does their injury list look like? Are they missing any high-profile players? It looks like Devontae Adams is on the inactive list, which is good news for us because he's one of the best wide receivers in the league. So that's good for us. We don't have to face against Devontae Adams. Now Dylan Moses is obviously a well-earned point, going to go to an 89 for the playoffs, 87 overall. And I'll take the morale boost though, and you know, Bryce Level going down to 76, who could very well could see a lot more reps if we cannot get things going in the early run of this. Here we go. Last time we finished, I think we finished very well. I believe we were 4-6. We went undefeated out, 10-6. Look hella good against the Rams in the wildcard round, and then we were shut down by the Packers. Now, if we get the win tonight, I don't think there's any chance we don't. I think the Packers. Yeah, they got a first round, so bye. So if we win and Niners win, we will have to face the Giants. We've never made it past that round, though. So it's going to be interesting what we do. Obviously, you know, what's the strategy going in this game? I didn't fix my fucking roster, I bet. Not good. Oh, okay, good. I didn't know if I did not. This is what we're going to be rocking with going into the game. Alright, so here we go. Mike Evans is still on the team. We have to put on a show here. This is big for them, you know. They had a redemption season this year after missing the playoffs, you know. Last year, in a last week 17 defeat to decide who made the playoffs, they didn't make it. You know, this year they won their division at 11-5. They were looking hell. Yeah, we held them their first loss. They were undefeated. I think we're 9-0. No, they were 9-2 coming up to us. So we sent them to 9-3, and obviously they went 1-2 since then. So.
All right, thanks, Coach.
This guy goes Ricky Slade. You seen right there.
Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take.
Now, I think when we faced him, the big maneuver change was the passing game. And with Terry McLaurin coming off of a phenomenal end of this season, we're getting no reps at all. You know, we'll see as Justin Ross finished with our greatest receiver, but he will be getting a lot of reps today, coming off of a shoulder injury. He dislocated his shoulder a couple weeks ago, and Paul Richardson coming off an ankle injury will as well be seeing the field today as, you know, what was told to be a limited role, but no, they well said it to be a limited role. Now they're saying that, you know, he's going to see a lot of snaps. They were very impressed with the progress he made. We'll see. You know, I think Paul Richardson has had to probably have a lot of decision on him because they don't want to send him out there to get injured, but you know they need him. So here we go, first down. Gonna go to Justin Ross, and Justin Ross loses it on the first play of the game. Darius Geis gets it. Justin Evans on it.
As you and I both know, one reason team script plays to start
horrible start for the Redskins.
I guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play?
That was Harris. Oh, not here.
Because they want to have good memories.
Harris is.
Ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
10 yards there and a
Harris is knocked down by Landon Collins. Very good job by the Buccaneers, dude. They're already in this one. Oof. Cowboys as well turned their season around. They were, you know, I think they only won like 5 games last year. So here we go, first and 10. This will be Ricky Slade in the game. Winston gonna hand it off to Slade, and Slade is down to the 2. They ran it well. Winston now. Winston's going to hand it off, and Slade is in. And just like that, Tampa Bay is ending the Washington Redskins. They started off good. That's off the crossbar. No good. When they sit down, you know what their coach is going to tell them. Listen, I know the you know predicament that we put you in was we didn't put you in a good you know. You weren't in a good position, you know, going in the game at the 25. But listen, hey, if that's how the game's gonna go, we're gonna lose. You know, you gotta get stops. First and 10. You know, we'll see what Darius Geis can get going because it's gonna be up to him. He's something good as 8 yards from Darius Geis. And second and 2. You know they're gonna think about running different plays. They're gonna think about what they want to do. But most importantly, they want to get Darius Geis going. You know. If Darius Geis can get him 100 in game, you know, then I think truly they think they're doing good. First and 10, here we go. I like a lot better that they have. Remove that. Gonna go to Justin Ross again. Justin Ross up the middle. Down the 40. So we're gonna go conservative ball carrier because, like I said, they're strip kings. Like I said, they will force turnover after turnover a season. That's what they do, and you know we gotta keep that below. Dwayne Haskins takes the snap. Haskins trying to tip it to Justin Ross. Incomplete. Second and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Second and 10, gonna go to Geis. Oh my gosh! He got the weak in our line, the left guard. Makes a stop, 3rd and 10.
Stops make it 3rd and 10.
Third and 10, gonna go to Justin Ross, who can't come down with it. Oh my goodness, dude. The Washington Redskins are just not making plays right now. And off a close punt. Tress Way's kick is up. Down at by 7. You know what they're going to look for? They've got to stop them early on in the run game. They have ran this ball tremendously.
Checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. On down.
I think right here, Ricky Slade's gonna
And he's
go
going to
for
take this
it.
up past the 10 to about the
He rushes
11.
22 yards and a tutty.
It's a pickup of
Can't get mad
4
about that at all. It's a
second
great,
down.
great player.
I call that play a success.
2nd and 6. You know what I'm gonna look for? I'm not gonna look to pass him much. I mean, they have their worst carry is 4 yards. So,
The run got
I mean, yeah, a run here would be logical. 2nd and 6. Ricky Slade. Jameis is gonna toss it to him, and that's gonna be caught at where he got it, and it'll be 3rd down and 6.
So they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Landon Collins made a nice play right there. Bring it to a 3rd down. Now it's what do you do with this 3rd down that matters. They're going to come out 5 wide, and obviously Jameis Winston's been the quarterback for this team. They've got the ball with the lead. They rely on Jameis Winston to make a play on 3rd down. Winston's going to take a snap. Going to look underneath O.J. Howard. Damn, I thought we had a nigga over there, and we do. Trevor Williams has not been shades of what he was a couple years ago, last year.
That's good for 9 yards as they
As that'll be 1st and 10. Winston's probably going to hand it off to Ricky Slade. Yep, and Ricky Slade's fucking gone. And he's down at 34. And just like that, we're proving that we just can't stop him. Like, the Buccaneers are killing the Washington Redskins right now. They're shredding us to pieces, dog.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They
1st
seem
and
to have
10.
leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long.
And we get him at the line. A 4-yard gain over that shit? Jesus Christ, he went nowhere.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
36. I think he wanted Mike Evans deep. He's gonna sling it down, and he's gonna get a cut? Are you shitting me? Catches it in like quadruple coverage? Man, we can get Justin Ross to go up and get it. But he can get that? Whatever. Okay. 1st and 10. Look at downfield! It is picked by Gary on Conley. Conley looking for blocks. Trying to strip Conley as Winston down to the 48. Conley's not going to let go of that football. Huge, huge play by your Redskins, as this is going to be Darius Geis who's got the edge. Geis 1st down.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Line of scrimmage.
He's ran well today. 1st and 10. Geis is 42 yards on the day. Geis is going to have more. 1st down and more. The 26.
12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10.
Haskins looking to throw.
Haskins going for the end zone. It's caught. Foul injury. Paul Richardson scores. And the Redskins are back in the game. What do you need? Darius Geis to get going. We said that. And when he gets going, it opens things like that. Paul Richardson in the end zone. Touchdown. Redskins. Redskins. So far, both scores have been, shorter touchdowns off of interceptions and fumbles. Turnovers are what's changed this game. But let's be honest, those two games, these two teams, what we were saying, how do they pick you apart? Turnovers. Turnovers are what changed these teams around. They have beaten teams just based off turnovers. They have the offense is compared, but their defense is so phenomenal in that aspect. That's gonna go to Bray, and he's gonna get a phenomenal catch at the 42. That was close. I think we could have, definitely locked up a little bit there, but. And they got him in the backfield. Cole Holcomb. I'd have given him a yard, honestly. He threw him a yard forward.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
That's going to be Slade, and he'll pick up a gain of 4, 3rd and 5. So. They don't get the ball at half, so you know they gotta, you know, they can't wait to halftime to get going. They gotta get going now. They gotta start making plays now. 3rd and 5. Winston. I wouldn't count running the ball out here. I mean, I could see it happening. Jameis obviously thinking about it. Winston just gonna throw one up. It's incomplete for Chris Godwin. And on 4th and 5, it's gonna be a decision or die. At one point, you're at the 48, and they're gonna have a lot of faith in their defense. And you know, it's kind of smart. Their defense has played very, very well against this Washington Redskins team. And I think, you know, in most of the playoffs, you know, you don't want to have anything. And that's like a phenomenal 10-yard punt. A phenomenal pinner at the 10-yard. And with 6:24, we'll see how much of this is left. Could be a lot, could be or not a lot. We'll know. It'll depend how Haskins gets this drive going. As Haskins gets it to Darius Geist at the 23.
Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive. Try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
So far, they have put a lot of faith in Geist running that football. It's smart. I mean, he's got 7 rushes for 51 yards. He's getting that ball moving. I mean, you know, and that's what he's here for, right? 2nd and 6. Geist takes the snap. Geist, they're gonna give it to Terry McLaurin, who will be a yard shy of 3rd and 1. This is where you gotta, you know, if you have a play.
Things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
3rd and 1. Gonna give it to Geist, and they're in the backfield, and Trent Williams, not the guy you would expect, to let out a block and force the Redskins to punt this one away. Tress.
Take it in at the 11.
Whale put it in bounds and at the 22, so a pinner right there.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
And yeah, I mean, you know, that's a run play. You know, you got to hold your blocks and get that 1 yard. I think I go up the middle. I don't think it stretches the play. I think it was a good, you know, good idea. It just didn't work, as this is going to go to Yazi Harris. And the Redskins are coming out. You know, they had a really good D-line, and they're starting to make gaps for their linebackers now. You know, if they could step and make plays. 10-7, a 10-7 game isn't too far off. It isn't an unrealistic score. Not out of the equation yet. Scoring 4 points from here. I mean, it might be like 9 to, you know, 14, but I'm saying like the score that was last time, I think that'll be this time. It's Winston on 2nd down, looking, Winston going to fire deep, and it's incomplete. Nick was all over it. 3rd and 11. So 3rd and long for Winston. It's gonna be a matter of what he can do on 3rd and 11. Winston's got to have a play here. Jameis gonna look for it. Out. Gary on Conley is looking like, if I don't know how many years we signed him, but he's looking like a 2nd-year contract guy. He's played phenomenal. This will be Bryce Love who's gonna take it down the sideline. Bryce Love takes it right down the sideline to the 43. But now it's what you do with this that matters. You have got to still move the ball offensively. Paul Richardson gonna give it, or Haskins gonna give it to Paul Richardson. Richardson gonna be close. A gain of 10, and they'll give them a first. So that's a good start right there. It's gonna be up to a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off to Geist, and Geist will pick up 2.
And more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
So obviously, I think right here, you know, what's gonna stop him is, you know, Not even just coverage. If they can get the ball off, it's picked. It's a terrible throw by Haskins. And Haskins is the only man that can stop him. And Dwayne Haskins saves a touchdown.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out. Okay,
He had to get that ball up there, and he didn't.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes.
And that's a huge hit
Chance of coming away with the
by Kerrigan. And like I said, that's what they've been trying to do. Stop the run game. If they could force him, if they could force Slade not to be able to run it, Harris not to run it, they could make some plays. Obviously, they got a field goal here and score a touchdown. You can't say that because obviously they've struggled all game, but 2nd and 11, Jameis Winston. Winston thinking about what he needs to get done. Winston looking hella deep. Oh, it's almost picked, and it's a complete almost caught as well. Evans was looking for a touchdown there. They chucked that one up, as this will be 3rd and 11. Winston on 3rd and 11. A minute and 53. He's gonna throw this one up. Gary on Conley picks it. What a play! And that's big because now they don't get a field goal, and Gary Conley is continuing to prove that he is a great corner in this league. 1st and 10. Gonna throw for Justin Ross, and he continues to have the dropping problem that he has had all season. Man, oh man. If he just starts to catch the football, dude, it's a different game, right? I mean, we'll see what happens. 2nd and 10. Haskins takes the snap. Haskins looking for Justin Ross. Justin Ross with what a catch! Timeout by Washington. And you know, that's the type of stuff he doesn't catch anything all game, and it comes down to that one. What a grab. 1st and 10, Haskins gonna roll out, look for Gary on Conley, who makes the grab and out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut.
A little bit of a bootleg there.
All the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside.
Haskins on 2nd and 4. Haskins gonna go to Terry McLaurin, and McLaurin out of bounds at the 36. So Washington, Haskins is getting the ball moving. Haskins he's doing stuff, you know. He's making plays. Haskins, 1st and 10. Haskins just gonna throw one up for Justin. Awesome, complete.
Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it, and it's 2nd down.
I don't know if I throw that one up. 2nd and 10, a run play. Geis is gonna pay off. It's gonna be close. Yeah, I'm not gonna give it to him here. 3rd and 1. Geis try to run it in, and not gonna get it. If I'm Tampa, I'm calling a timeout here. And they are. Bucks are gonna make a much needed timeout. They don't call a timeout there. I think they're chewing the clock as. Brandon McManus, Mr. Automatic, not really, but extends it to 10-6. What a first half it has been of football here, as that's going to be out of bounds. Out of bounds. As Miller is going to take this one out. And that's a good return at another 36, but after he gets him his 38 seconds, you know, what are you thinking? What are you thinking here? You think Winston's going to throw it up? I mean, you got to still be cautious about what you do, because 38 seconds could turn into, you know, a lot of time for Washington to make a play. So I mean, you know, if I'm in the situation, you know, I'm cautious with my this comes for one play. He gets all that, so. If this continues to lag, I feel like this is how a couple of my games went. The Raiders game, lag forced it. Tampa, lag got a, you know, prior to it as 1st and 10 with Winston.
Here's Winston.
Can't move, like bounds.
Accepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A lot of lag. 10-6. Here we go.
The one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, it's not lag. Let's get this over with. All right, come on.
Winston now. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. Last time out, he's got 22 seconds to go. He could kick a field goal or he could, you know, keep going. What is he going to do? 14, you know, he might think he has some time, but, you know, hopefully he can make a play, bro. I don't want to go into half 10-9. It's not what I want to do at all. Here we go. Jameis Winston obviously has got to, you know, have a play here. Obviously, it'd be nice to take the lead before half, but you know, the throw it away. Smalley gonna take us 3. I didn't know he was going to for a minute there.
Before half. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash.
And he's shit.
We're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Here we go. We'll see what we can do with all this time.
Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Haskins takes the snap. Haskins gonna go with the screen here. Haskins gonna get it to Love. Nowhere to go. Obviously a lot of lag. Not helping us out. And we're going to half winning 10-6. No matter what, I think we're going to that. With the field goal, we would still have the lead, but you know, now if he kicks a field goal, he's still down. You know, so now, you know, touchdown, you know, that's gonna fuel him today. He's gonna want a touchdown bad. You know, that could force us to, you know, get some stuff going for us. That if they, you know, they start throwing it down the field. You know, he's still got a lot of time. He's gotta relax. You know, he's still in this. Put a drive together, but I think he's gonna start, you know, feeling it. You know, I gotta score, bro. I gotta get back in this. I need to take the lead, stop him, you know, get back in this. And I think that's what he needs to calm down at. First and 10. He's gonna run this one outside and nowhere to go.
What they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
That's one thing they've said a lot about Jacob King is he adapts. Like you can, you know, score on the first drive with something. You know, they ran all the way through him, but now that he's adapted to this run, dude, it just hasn't worked at all. And now it's gonna be picked. Dylan Moses gets one. Dylan Moses has the edge and a touchdown. Redskins score 17 points. Wins in a sink 16 points. Dylan Moses, like I said, the offense can't score. Dylan Moses will score 7 regular season touchdowns for him on the year, 20 interceptions. Who everybody was expecting, you know, if he can get an interception here, you know, they're gonna look good. And Matt tries to play with the nice tackle, as this will be him. Is obviously Jameis Winston looking to stay in the playoffs, trying to keep his team alive here for this year that they've had, this incredible, you know, comeback year at Slade. Slade didn't start getting the ball until midway. Like, he didn't start getting he really didn't start, you know, getting the ball for a while. I mean, they really weren't targeting him. As 2nd and 4. Winston's gonna pitch this one out, and Slade can't get past Collins.
But he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what'll be a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, and you know, Tampa's gonna start now when you're down by 2. I didn't think they were gonna run it there. I think that, you know, this way you gotta start thinking, you know, not only do I need to pass this, I need to get something. Dude. As Winston with 3rd and 4. There's a 3rd and 4 coming up.
To throw,
Winston looking for anything and everything. Whoa, Wallace gets one there. That was close.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss.
Yeah, Wallace has been a very good target for him on the
When you
day.
see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time play.
It's a
by the
very good,
defense.
you know, pressing on Mike Evans as a lot of audibles from him and nowhere to go. Jonathan Allen stopping Slade. You know, this is fine with us because if he, I mean, I think if he finishes the field goal with a touchdown, I'm not gonna feel too good about the touchdown. But if we can stop him to a field goal, you know, and force him all this time, I think it's a mad success. You know. You know, I mean, Jacob King obviously loves his defensive one. He's going to stop. But, you know, he's having that offense right now. Listen, you guys, I don't care how long. You make the slow, progressive drive. You know, there's guys, you know, we're going to chew it down your throat. We're going to get you out of the game. We're going to love in the game, Coleman in the game. The goal is, you know, the long, methodical field goal drive is what we're looking for. A touchdown, you know, that works too. 3rd and 6. Jameis Winston on 3rd and 6 is going to throw. And it's incomplete. Dylan Moses. Moses forces it, and now Tampa's not feeling like this is the end of the game. They feel like they can force a punt here at their own 48, 4 yards closer. You know, we'll see what they do. Not gonna be a fake. It's gonna be in Pinner. It might be in the back of the end zone. Nope, at the 3. So now I think Jacob King's plans got out of the gate. I don't think, you know, I think when he said, listen, you know, we're going to try a long, methodical drive, get down the field, I think he's saying, all right, stay out of that end zone, you know, try to get us some breathing room and maybe try to drive. But first, we need to get out of our own end zone and, you know, give our opponent some room to pin him. You know, as here we go. Darius Geis gets him some breathing room. Geis down to 17 in the long methodical drive. And you know what Jacob King's doing right now? He's shaking his head at Haskins, giving Haskins a cue about what this is what he's talking about. The long methodical drive starts now. 1st and 10. Haskins. Hand off to Geis. Geis cuts it back.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
10 yards, but it'll be inches shy of the first down. Guys gonna go shotgun and hand it off to, or not, guys has to go shotgun and hand it off to Guys. 88 yards, and you know, this long methodical drive's already coming into score. It's already in. Alright, so they're gonna chew it down their throat. You know, if they can't stop him, then you're not gonna break. You're not gonna stop something that's working. You know, if they're gonna let you chew it down their throat, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna chew it down their throat. 1st and 10. Gotta go to Geis. Geis has got the blocks for it. Darius Geis breaks a move. Darius Geis is loose. 69-yard house call for Darius Geis. Darius Geis is the greatest running back the Redskins have had in a while. You know, they've been waiting. You know, guys got a pretty big contract to stick around.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here.
And wow, I think he almost got benched for Coleman. I don't remember. He had a 1,000-yard season, and yeah, I mean, you know, you're gonna remember, you know, that fact that, you know, you don't want your running back to have more rushing yards than your quarterback has passing yards. But, you know, in games like this, where it's, you know, you need somebody, you know, hold them through. 23-6, 3rd quarter. Washington up 17. Let me check my phone for any, like, anything at all. And no, it seems like we're good. So maybe he pulled Winston. We'll see. In the playoffs, I don't see that being an option. And he did not. Okay, I'd assume he did not pull Winston as 1st and 10. Slade needs yardage, so we'll see what Winston decides to do. And that's gonna be in the backfield. Nick gets him, and you know, once his defense has a little bit of success and the offense is getting success with that touchdown, that's when this defense is at its greatest. You know, now they're hyped, they're fired up, they're in the playoffs, they have a lead. You know, they're going out here trying to save it, not let a touchdown. You know, this is where they, you know, once you give this defense, once they get a stop and the offense capitalizes, yeah, it's going to be hard to stop the defense. They are unstoppable. Only allowing 6 right now. They've already proved to be dominant today as looking to prove a message. Richie Grant stays in. Richie Grant down at the 16. Richie Grant down at the 16 on a minute and 40 to go. Haskins gonna go to Jordan Reed. Jordan Reed here for getting a 6.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
To be honest, I didn't really need to throw that one, but you know they did because. Let's be honest, it was a good play as Geis is gonna cut it back. Darius Geis down to the 1. Second goal at the 1. Geis as his X Factor ability unlocked. Geis trying to fit it in. A loss of 3. I don't know if that's it, Chief, but you know, 2nd and goal. Hurry up for the Redskins. Redskins hand off to Geis. Geis anywhere, nowhere, and 3rd and goal. So this is where, you know, it's gonna make those stops. You know, make plays. You know, stop the Redskins from getting in. And there's 6 seconds to go. 3, 2. Haskins takes the snap and he's tipped off of a wide open Jordan Reed. We've seen Tampa in 4th quarter comebacks. They came back from a 28 deficit in the 4th quarter. So 20 points. You know, they came back and won. They scored 35 in a quarter. You know.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out.
Down by 28-0. They won 35-28 this year as well.
But this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
So, they have most of their points actually. I mean, not even saying that game, without including that game, they still lead with 4th quarter points. Greatest 4th quarter team in the NFL at the moment, as it was Winston for the first time going to do empty backfield. You gotta try anything at this point, right? As this is going to be picked by Carlton Marshall, and they're running out of options. Carlton Marshall down the sideline to the 14. I mean, at this point, you know, Winston just got to get the ball moving, and you know he's making costly mistakes and letting guys get the football now, letting Darius Geis pound the rock. It's probably not what you want. I mean, up 26-6. I don't see them. You know, I'm not saying passing, you know, is forbidden in this situation. I just don't see them doing it with a lead this big. 2nd and 8. Gonna give it to Geis. Darius Geis cuts it up the field. And they'll pick up a gain of 4, and it'll be a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Like I said, I wouldn't count a pass out, and you know, this might be why. 3rd and 4. Gonna go to Terry McLaurin, and he makes a play. Terry McLaurin picks up the 1st down off a spin move, and they're not gonna give it to him. Washington will come out for a field goal. Somehow it's a 1st down. And, you know, when you're up by this much, I mean, I think they're not going to throw anything flags. They're up 23 points now. You know, those games looking a lot better than, you know, games prior when they faced as dress what is way off there. 1st and 10, 6:07 to go. 3 points. They've stopped this offense there, so you know they could stop this offense more. But most importantly, they got to score here as Winston. You know, this is kind of go big or go home. You know, you got to score here. And it can't be a long methodical drive. You got to score pretty quick, as you know that's what they're trying to do. And Mike Evans is going to make a good start to that with that 1st down.
That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and 10, Winston.
1st down throw for Winston. He's gonna go up
Jameis Winston's going to throw this one up. Conley makes a play.
Showed off
Gary on Conley. Conley has been making plays all day. As second and goal. Or goal 10 at the 29. Winston probably, needs a play here. He's gonna throw this one up and it caught the one. Evans is making plays. This might be when they were missing out. They weren't giving it to Evans to start out this drive. First and goal. Winston gonna go with a quick slant to Slade. And Slade will be locked down. Second and goal. They're gonna come out same formation, same play.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Jesus, why did we all blitz? We had assignments, but Mike Evans gets the touchdown. And late in this game, Tampa Bay, when they need some points, they get some. Mike Evans had a hell of a drive there.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wildcard round.
They're going to go over to 14-29 would make it a 15-point game. So, they gotta convert this first. It's picked up by Trevor Williams. Trevor Williams has space. Trevor Williams. Jameis Winston's not gonna catch it, and Williams is gonna take it in for the 2-point conversion. 19-point game. They take a 4-point. They cut down to 4. They shoot 4 out of it. They went from 23 to 19 because they take a pick 2. As Church will take it down to the 27, 4:58 to go. And I don't think you necessarily, continue to run every play. I think you, still try to move the ball because the game is not over. There's a lot of time left. It's Darius Geis, You may not need to with Darius Geis, obviously, but. That's Geis and Darius Geis down in the sideline. Oh, what a carry of over 50, I do believe. He was going for a 69-yarder, could not get it. And down at the 20. This guy's gonna get the ball again. Darius Geis really put this game away in the second half of these runs. They didn't really run it a lot in the first half. The second half, a lot of runs. Coming up clutch as Haskins is gonna run. Dwayne Haskins is in. Touchdown. What a game. What a game. For Dwayne Haskins, 37. And now I do believe it'll be 38. Die 12 for your Washington.
I think you probably take your chances with him doing exactly that. And he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Redskins. 26 points separate this teams. This is the biggest, point differential we've had all game. It started 7-0 Tampa Bay. 38 points scored by Washington. I started 6-0. And they scored like 30 or 29 unanswered points. And hasn't got better since they scored those. That's almost picked by Dylan Moses. Would have been picked. Should have been Winston 6th. As that'll be 2nd and 10. I'm Winston. I'm looking for Evans. Evans has been making plays. Yeah, I think you keep going to your playmakers. That's gonna be incomplete. Landon Collins laid the boomstick on O.J. Howard there. I wouldn't count him out against O.J. Howard as well. It was incomplete.
This is 3rd and 10.
He's probably gonna look for something. Nick forces it out against Chris Godwin. And on 4th down and 10, you gotta go for it. And no, it's gonna be a punt by Tampa. Yeah, Tampa's gonna punt it. I'm not gonna throw it. Yeah, so.
Recently, I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a
Tampa realizes it.
And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team.
Season's over, He got in the playoffs, last year he didn't. He didn't have a very good season. I think he went 5-11, 4-11, or 4-12. I mean, I kind of feel bad for doing this, but he had a phenomenal season, but he stayed in it for a while. After a while, we pulled ahead. What a game by Dwayne Haskins. Or not Haskins, Geis for the first time today. Not the first time, but one of the first times today. Gonna be in the backfield, as that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in this game, and I think we realized that they were over. I think, when it was 20, I don't think it was over then. I think it's over now. I think when it's third and 11, I think it was over, when we got that pick too. I think that's really where it started to become over, but Geis gonna pick up a gain of 4, and gotta make sure I can stay in bounds when I do stuff like that. Chest away. Goes in our punt. That's one inbounds. It's a deep throw.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Murrow is there. Oh, come on, get him at the 20. And with 1:27 to go, you know what they're going to play. They're probably going to play, a little bit of prevent defense, Just not let Jameis, score a touchdown. I think that's really the goal here. Or not let him, throw for like a 50-yard touchdown. Make him go underneath. Make him take what he has as... That's not a terrible play. Washington, Jameis Winston. As he's not going to go anywhere because Nick sacks him 2nd and 17. And now, now Jameis is kind of in a screw because he's got to go deep, and they're playing deep, and with only 40-something seconds to go, I mean, Darius Geis' yards will show for the, but I think the turnovers most of the time, we said that, the team to get the turnover, you give them an edge, you be a little bit risky, and that's going to be the team that wins, It's going to be a turnover battle, and it was, Most teams thriving off of turnovers, and Winston will be sacked again by Jonathan Allen. 3rd and 20. I mean, this is what he wants to do. Does he want to call another play? 3, 2, 1. Winston will take one final snap of this year. Winston will be sacked by Montez Sweat. So, 1 second left. They let him take one more sack of the year, or one more snap of the year. And that'll be the game. 31 rating. We have 79.6. Haskins, played good, played decent. One bad pass. This guy's got going in the second half, though. That's for sure. Evans played really good. Justin Ross, he's got to get going. Drops were too big. Richardson played good. McLaurin, obviously, We had no sacks. There was no sacks until those last 3 plays of the game. 2 picks for Conley, 1 for Grant, 1 for Marshall, 1 for Dylan Moses, only 1 for Adrian Amos. He had a good start to the game with that. And Nick, and we had a really good, really good, well started off. He put, oh, well, I got smacked. Yeah, but yeah, it looks like on the scoreboard, if somebody looks at it, you can hang with the Redskins. He showed it. He went the entire half. Obviously, they broke down to the first, second half and gave up. But I think especially in the NFL, I think you can get blown out when, especially in this type of case. I think next time, maybe if he doesn't win, he makes it like a close game. So you can't remember that score. I'm gonna remember, that when I face him, I cannot take him seriously. That's what I did. The first time I faced him, I kind of, Second time I faced him, had to be locked in. Shane Boucher, he's still sitting on he has plus for morale, even though he's sitting on the bench due to not playing. So like Darvin Kinsey is probably not a guy that has got to play. He played great when he was in. Whatever. As we move on to the divisional, it'll just depend on who else wins. Jets, Colts. I don't know if the Jets or Colts are on AP. They're not. He's not. Colts and Jets are not on AP, so we'll see if they end up playing or not. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, like button.